Rancor's Brothel presents The Big Sleep. A Cthulhu Mythos 5e adventure.
Receive 0 XP because that's how this game works.
That's not at all how this works.
It is because it's basically at the end of the chapter. You're not there yet.
That's not at all how any of this works.
It's calculated in the background.
I want to take a nap after that.
Yeah, it's calculated in the background.
It's not like the Bulkrug followers are going to go anywhere or anything, so nap time. Refill everything. That's it, folks. We're good.
I mean, you could take an hour if you want to roll some hit die.
You can take 10 minutes to roll hit die if you want to take a 10-minute rest. You are welcome to.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Are you taking an hour to roll some hit die?
I will say it's about midday at this point. When you guys finally hit this area and get attacked by something. It's about a 2-day trip at a normal pace.
I'll spend two hit die if we're taking that amount of time.
You're welcome to take a 10-minute rest now at this point.
Yep. I'm good.
You can't take a 10 minute. You have to take an hour, don't you?
I wasn't hit. Short rest, you can use hit die. Long rest, you get everything back.
Time is relative. I just got a little bit back.
Really fuck you up or what?
A short rest is a period of downtime at least 1 hour long. I don't understand where this 10 minutes is coming from. 10 minutes is a ritual. Downtime is 1 hour.
Either way, you can.
That crack can fuck you up. Make
you
sure
can
when you
still
roll hit
use
die, you also get your con modifier too.
Yes.
So if you rolled an 8, you would also get the plus whatever your con is to it.
And when you do a long rest, you get hit die back
Equal to half.
So
as long as you spend no more than 2, you will get it after tomorrow.
No worries.
Is it half total or half what you spent?
No, you get
half total.
You get half total.
Half your total.
Yeah. So otherwise,
I'm comfortable
your
now.
hit die should be equal to your level.
I got a little bit of health back, but I'm not in the red anymore.
Good.
Anything even close to half is too low.
Did you get poisoned?
No, I did not get poisoned. No, but I am annoyed that the spider was within too close to me for any of my long-ranged attacks, because that is 70% of my attack type.
Yeah.
I used a couple of D12s. I'm back at full.
Okay.
After a 10-minute rest.
I don't know how your spell slots work. Some people short rest, some people long rest get spell slots back. So read that and make sure. You continue along the pathway. Eventually you find more people as you continue through the dense, dark forest, even though it is well after midday. The sun should be shining. Very, very dark through here.
I'm very tall, so my head is up in the sun. I can
Quite a few more
nice.
hours. And you come upon a bit of an opening, and you do see some people resting here in what appear to be some ruins of a building.
Not for long, I begin murdering them like a happy hobo.
You see a half-toppled edifice of an ancient chapel looms out of the dark and gloom of the forest. A gnarled oak has burst through the side of the building, but its sagging lead roof remains in miraculously good shape.
Fireball.
Traces of a low stone wall mark the boundaries of this long defunct abbey, enclosing a graveyard of moss-eaten tombstones, tumbled by encroaching roots.
A graveyard, you say?
At an abbey, yes.
A graveyard, you say?
I do. I say that. Lots dead here. Long since dead.
Right. That means
Probably skeletal dead.
That means I can get skills.
You get skills from skeletons even?
Anything that I can eat, I believe.
It's really, really dead here.
That means that the longer it's been dead, the better the skill.
No flesh left on much of this shit, my friend. It's a very long abandoned area. You're not going to find too much flesh to eat here.
If you don't want him to get the skills, just say that it's a full of cremated people. He'll just have to add water.
Snort that shit like cocaine.
It is essentially bone and ash here at this point.
Just add water.
The chapel itself is about 20 feet wide, 40 feet long. There's a 10-foot gap in its western wall where the oak has grown through. The floor is buried under a loom of fallen leaves. Quite comfortable, where you can actually shelter and rest if you wish.
After I finish killing as many cultists as I can before they scramble.
The boundary wall encloses an 80-foot by 100-foot area, including the graveyard, and the crumbling ruins of 2 small dormitories that are now little more than piles of rock. Actually, give me a history check.
How would we know they're dormitories if they're piles of rock?
22.
15.
5.
15 was the DC. The Abbey's been abandoned for about 400 years. And through the murmuring and discussion among other individuals, claim that it is haunted here.
I wish I had some necromancy spells. It'd be so handy right now.
I ain't afraid no ghost.
If missing you brings necromancy. I've been listening to the Sleep for the Weary. I've been actually listening to them a lot.
The place is about to be more haunted, I say, as I continue to kill any cultists I find.
Hundreds of people in this area right now.
Yup.
So,
if every time they sleep, they power up,
they're not sleeping. They're just resting, hanging out.
Right. I'm
Talking.
helping that so that they permanently rest.
You spend some time here.
I've never wanted to murder hobo more than in this game.
It's hard not to.
I mean, it's just like every time we sleep, we're helping the bad guy. Okay, then I'm going to end that.
We're just adding more power to the end boss, is what they're telling us.
Right, exactly. I am taking power off the end boss with every one of his followers that I kill. Are we being attacked by spiders?
What does your danger sense do, as a curiosity? You said
it's on saving throws. I was giving you a hard time.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I wasn't. Well,
It's a spidey sense.
well, because I play and not that game is playing anymore. The Starfinder game, I've got a sense that I can actually sense things moving. So
No, if you call, I think it's a dexterity roll. If you call for a dexterity saving throw, like I get advantage, I believe is what it is. I don't actually
Cool.
sense danger. It's not a spidey sense or anything.
roll me perception.
You're asking for perception?
That was what I was asking. What does your divine sense do?
Until the end of your turn, you know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover.
What you got against undead, homie?
They're not alive. You know the type of any
I'm just gonna
being
stop
whose
saving you.
presence you sense, but not its identity. Within the same radius, you detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as with the hallow spell.
You know the type, as in
Like I know it's a fiend, undead,
okay.
but I just don't know. Strata's there.
I didn't know you were such a lifeless piece of shit.
So there are different types of undead. You don't know the type of undead. You just know that it is undead.
There are different there are different creatures that are undead. But
Right,
undead,
that's what I mean.
Undead is a type.
You know it's
he
undead,
knows it's an
but not
undead
what it
type.
is.
Right.
He doesn't know that it's a level 14
You
eater.
definitely sense undead here.
Yeah. How many?
How rude.
Which direction?
Depends on if they're concealed or not. Because technically, Troy said something about it being concealed.
Full cover.
Right,
at least
full cover
at least
is not.
4 from where you're standing.
Okay.
Where?
On a map, can you point us in the
around
right direction?
I mean,
We're surrounded.
Like, yeah, I mean, if it's within 60 feet, I essentially would get a ping of.
Danger, Will Robin said.
Just want to start unloading with fireball in every direction.
roughly, yeah.
He's surrounding us again. Danger, danger.
Now you know
feel
they're
like-
there.
Right.
That doesn't mean much.
Right.
Are they invisible?
Can we communicate?
I sense undead.
He senses undead.
Well,
He doesn't necessarily know where they're standing Well, I guess
one
do
of
know.
us is standing right beside him.
So it does say you know exactly where they're at, right?
Well,
You just get a sense of the direction.
But like he says, look, there's
I know the location.
You know the location. You know that there are at least 4 undead around you in those locations.
But like
Meaning
if he says
no sneak attack.
there's undead danger there and he points, what do I see? Brown bear, brown bear.
Perception check.
I see a Biyaki looking at me.
I hope not.
19, 20, 21, something like that. I don't remember. My tablet went to sleep. I think it's a +4. Yes, 19 to perception. I perceive the 19s.
You said... Sorry. What was your actual question? I apologize. I was trying to read.
I was saying brown bear, what do you see was the joke. I rolled a 19.
You get the sense that you can't see these entities, or you don't know where these entities are. You get some sense of movement to your left and right.
I throw pocket sand.
Poof. Sand gets thrown from his pocket. You see movement from your left and right. That's the best you can see. Just the sense of something unnerving to your left and right.
Is it invisible?
Not
Is
necessarily invisible, but in darkness.
Javelin of lightning. Like, I'm just going to keep throwing... You keep putting tokens on the board, I'm just going to keep fighting them, Lucas.
I
That's
don't know
what I do.
I don't know how else to explain it. They have the ability to hide, so... Not that they're invisible. They're just... You rolled high, and you notice that there's some movement on either side of you.
Got it. Javelin of lightning.
Cool. Let's just roll initiatives.
No, I need a dexterity saving throw from one of them.
Left or right?
Left.
It's a 15.
6 points of lightning damage. Not nearly as cool as I had hoped. I was envisioning in my mind that I just no-look throw it right through something's head. Just fucking explodes with lightning power.
I was thinking like a bolt of lightning just...
I think it's a sense. You throw the javelin, but it turns it to 120 foot. By the way, anything that's another like 100 feet past that also takes 12 points of damage. So I'm hoping I killed some cultists too.
blew a hole in the monastery wall.
You would assume that would do a lot of damage, and it doesn't seem
No, it
to
wouldn't,
as you
because
roll
it's a
initiative.
Fucking, you're gonna piss me off, Lucas. You're gonna piss me off. God, fuck this game. I swear to God, I'm getting the fudge die out.
Stop rolling terribly.
They're incorporeal ghosts. He already dropped the hint super hard. Threw magic at it because usually magic hits effectively, which means it's just
It does lightning damage, right?
Yes,
Cool.
electric damage. I don't know. It's fucking bolt of lightning. I assume.
I
does
assumed it was lightning damage.
I don't know.
Tell me otherwise.
Otherwise, fucking mad at me. I'm doing what you asked. Yeah, it's lightning.
Cool. What's your initiative?
Fucking resistance. It doesn't matter. I'm going last.
What
6.
is wrong with you today? Troy.
15.
Alex.
14. You won by 1 this time.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh, how the turns have tabled.
Bummer, dude. I assume your monkulus exists as well.
It's
Seems
on the board.
Always on, right?
It's always on. Sometimes it hangs out around my collar. Sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. A shadow comes towards Troy. Let's get you actually on a square here. I just went ahead and did all 3 shadows on one thing. So 3 shadows, poof, out, come at you. Shadow number 1, Pinky, the one you slightly singed, goes after Cyrus. I was going to say Klaus for some reason. 21.
Yes, I'm older than 21.
Does 21 hit?
Yes. Lucas, I have the lowest AC of anyone in the party.
Okay.
21 would hit most characters of this level.
That is 9 necrotic, and your strength score is reduced by 1d4. That's 2.
Oogie.
If you have anything with radiant damage, I feel like might be useful.
I got fire. Lots of fire.
If I had to guess, but
Alex, yellow attacks
that's
you.
what I'm banking on at least.
Why are you not calling him Inky and Blinky?
It's a 19 on the die. 19.
You hit me.
Right. There's another 21. 2d6 plus 2 necrotic. Another 9. And your strength score reduces by 1d4. That's a 1.
Somebody should check his dice.
Joke's on you. I don't use strength.
Troy.
Joke's on you. I was weak to begin with.
The blue one again attacks.
He gets the joke.
Ooh, I think that might miss.
Like, that's a bad thing.
14. Right. Yep.
Miss.
Blue misses. It then goes to Troy. A couple of you guys are feeling a little bit weak.
Not even a little bit.
23?
Yeah.
I'm going to do my Divine Smite once again.
Okay.
That should see if it pops it.
And because it is undead, I get Mo.
Oh, because you're a Paladin thingy? Is that a Paladin thing?
I mean, it's part of the...
Smiting undead is kind of what paladins do.
Yeah.
It's sort of their shtick.
21. Oh, I didn't roll my actual. Oh, that is part of it. Yeah. So 6 of it slashing and 15 radiant. It is a magical weapon, by the way. So.
Oh, good to know. Then in that case, it does drop. So blue drops. 1 hit.
I'm just curious what your radiant was, that's all. If you prayed to like a fish god, like what is your radiant damage? Like does it pop out like tentacles or like is it
I didn't think about it.
salty sea brine?
It's a wave of light that
Urchins.
just vaporizes everything in its path.
A bunch of urchins.
Aurora Borealis.
Fair enough.
That actually
Just
works.
Classy.
Else?
No.
Is it a
Cool.
sound of like a seal clapping its
Alex?
flippers together?
Alex?
Mm,
Yellow is on you.
it's on me.
The one that attacked you.
Yellow's nearby. Does that mean I'm contested if I aim at something farther away from me?
No, you can aim at something that's further away from you.
No, because
this
dead
is
is lame.
this one is not technically on the map right now. It's just these, 2 now that one is down. That's just one that he sensed earlier.
Good work. Good work, numb nuts. Throwing books on the floor.
Do you happen to have Sacred Flame?
Sacred Flame. I don't think I have that one yet. Like I said, all my really good ones
kinda
are
on you,
next
homie.
level.
I ain't got much.
Well, you are, you cast heal.
I mean, yes, I can heal.
Heal the undead.
Although my musket is considered a magic weapon, so I'm going to fire at pink.
Chicow!
16.
Hits.
Excellent.
Their AC is really not very high.
No, they're nightshades. The whole thing is that they don't take full damage because they're incorporeal and part of the land of shadow.
They're shadows, not nightshades. Thank you.
You're fucking shadow. It's probably the name of one of your characters, Shadow Nightshade.
It was the name of my neighbor's horse. They had 2 horses when I was a kid.
You're fucking weird.
There it is.
I'm weird for having neighbors that had horses. I live in Indiana.
Just your
There.
Indiana, well-known horse nation.
12 magic damage.
12 magic damage. Yellow. Okay. You said magic damage. What type of magic damage, out of curiosity?
It's just
Probably for beating the damage resistance.
doesn't specify. All types. Every type.
It should specify a magic type.
No, it's not. It's magic for the points of overcoming resistance. What is it?
It's
What'd you hit with? Sorry.
the ammunition from my rifle.
Oh,
It's
your
magic
rifle.
ammo.
I see.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
sorry.
magic
for
ammo.
The point of overcoming
I got you.
damage resistance.
You're good.
Yeah,
Never
it
mind.
doesn't have a
I thought it
specific
was like
type.
hold or fire or something. My bad.
No,
Apologize.
that would be badass, but no.
It's +1.
No.
It's magic.
Gotcha.
It's just that it's a piece
Bonus?
of magic ammunition.
Right. Bonus actions?
Not today.
Not today, Satan. Cody.
Rage.
Rampage.
Recklessly attack.
The one that you somewhat singed earlier.
Whatever numbnuts is beside me.
Pink.
Inky and Plinky are dead. It's time to go after Izzy or whatever. One of those is an 18.
Yep, hits.
So 18
I killed Inky.
plus 6, so 24 to hit.
Still hits. The 19 on the die hit.
Well, you don't know.
Oh,
My
I do.
strength is a minus.
I do know.
At some point, I need to make an anti-material rifle for this guy.
That would be cool.
7 damage.
That slashing, piercing, what is that?
Fuck you damage is what it is. I don't know. It's probably slashing. It's going to be resistant because it's not magic.
Right.
So it's going to
That's
take
why I was
half.
asking.
It's going to take half because it's not magic.
That's fine. It takes half. You hit it.
I spit on it.
Dude, gross.
It sucks that our
It's-
magic monk isn't with us right now.
It says, dude, gross, and then attacks you.
Go ahead. Good luck, numbnuts.
Oh, single digit. Yellow attacks Alex. Single digit.
Go to hell.
Man, that must be really irritating and terrible for you.
The ground bursts open as a grave explodes, and a wraith climbs out.
So you couldn't have
here.
seen that because it would have had full cover because it was underground.
Yep.
Yep.
You sensed that it was there. You just didn't know what it was. How much movement do you get?
You saw it because it was really excited about attacking you, so the tip of its wiener was just poking up out of the dirt. Know anything about Wraith Wiener?
No.
Gets advantage, Lucas. Remember what you got.
If I had,
That was already a good roll, but thank you for reminding me. That's an even better roll. So that's
if we had another party member here, I would be less
23 to hit you.
contemplative.
I don't get hit by prime numbers.
So to answer your question earlier, I can't make radiant weapons until 6th level.
Ugh.
Right? Because
None of your spells radiant?
not yet.
You're the only god worshipper.
It's 48.
I don't care. Eat shit.
I have technology. I don't need God.
21 necrotic damage. Constitution saving throw, please.
21 necrotic, so that's actually 11.
Con saving throw.
I'm taking my notes. Relax, homie. It's a 20 on my con saving throw. It's
Good
like
for
I'm
you.
good at those things. It's
Good for
my
you.
thing.
Do you have any bonuses? No bonuses. Okay. That is the Wraith's turn. It is now Cody's turn.
Fuck your grave touch. I just went a second ago. I mean, I'll go again.
Oh, sorry. That's right. Go ahead, try.
Smite something.
I know. You do range, so you've been attacking pink, so I'll go after yellow.
You have to move. Do. Oh, that was an interesting way to go about it.
Because otherwise,
You could step through his square.
I know. That's what I want to. That's what I want to do.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Don't judge me.
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me.
Puts his hand on the face of the ghost and shoves it away.
Does a
78 hit.
15 hit?
Still
Probably.
hits. Really low AC.
I can do this one more time.
Double digits, but roll low.
Divine Sense.
Smite.
Or Divine Smite. 15.
Yellow drops. Anything else?
Nah, bruh.
Alex. Yellow is now dead. Pink stands. Wraith stands.
Fire at pink again.
Fire.
I'm guessing 21 hits.
Still does.
Put 2 bolts in the pink.
Would healing them really work?
It depends on some of them, yeah. Like if you look up heal harm, like
9 damage. Magic.
Not looking good, but he's still up.
Back in the day it worked. I would definitely not trust me, but heal harm you used to be able to, because that was the cool thing about clerics. Clerics could always drop something to heal, but when you were fighting undead, you could always drop something to like hurt something.
Using my bonus action to get my homunculus servant to use Force Strike.
Does it need to move?
It's 30 feet. It doesn't need to go anywhere.
It fires from 30 feet away.
It does.
Okay.
It's a ranged attack.
Neat.
That is 20 to hit.
Still hits.
Probably not a bonus on a range. Maybe.
Doesn't have very many hit points left, so he may actually knock it down.
That is 4.
Oh, yeah. It drops. You are left with a Wraith.
Ha!
Cody, go ahead.
Recklessly attacking.
My pet's not just there for fun.
That's not a great roll. I assume a 13 doesn't hit.
AC 13.
12 damage. I was planning on turning it in it anyway, because I don't know if it's more corporeal than the Wraiths. It's still standing.
Oh, yeah.
Does it feel more corporeal?
You did less damage than you expected to.
11 doesn't hit.
Does not.
Okay. No need to move, no need to go anywhere. I'm where I want to be.
Cool. It will attack you again.
It thinks it will. I run some claws through it. You hit like a bitch! This is when Lucas rolls a crit. You get advantage, by the way.
Still an unnatural 20. It's a modified 20.
Well,
That still hit.
yes. I'm an unarmored, giant, hulking dude. It ain't hard to hit me. Just hard to take me down.
It's still 4 necrotic with a con save.
Your mom's still 4 necrotic with a con save. You took strength, not con, right?
Sorry, what?
When you sapped me from the other hit, it was
Yes,
strength,
it was
not con.
Correct.
Just checking. Oh, that con save was a lot better until it rolled. 14 on the con save, which probably isn't enough.
Oof. That is 18 necrotic, and your max drops by that.
So what I heard you say was 9.
So then your max drops by 9.
I understand how the math works. Thank you. Permanently?
Long rest, which is the typical rule. Permanently for this
Bitch games.
game. Yeah, Troy.
Where are you at health wise?
About half. I mean, I've taken 3 or 4 good hits, so.
Yeah.
He's rolled 46 on me about 3 times now. This is only a test of your emergency broadcast Troy system. If this were a real emergency, your local news agency would follow up with further updates.
To pull out my magic.
Your local Troy.
Longsword.
Stand up and scream or some shit.
Oh, you said a 13 hit, so that'll hit.
It definitely hits.
I need something different.
Doing a divine smite again?
No.
He's out of them.
That's 9
9 what?
slashing magical damage.
As opposed to yes.
Okay. Still standing. Looks good.
Oh. Well, that would have been nice to have known beforehand. How does it look?
Real good.
Real good?
Yeah.
Okay.
The damage he's been doing has been halved, so.
Well, yeah, I know that. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I'm looking at that. I don't have any.
It is Alex's turn, though. If yes, you have a bonus.
Nah, bruh.
I open fire again.
Fire!
Open.
Night of fire. Do 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 do.
17.
Still hits.
11 damage.
That counts as magical, right?
It does, as long as I keep using my rifle.
Still up.
And for my bonus action, time to send Bell out there.
Move him over.
Needs to be within 30 feet.
Oh, he's
So-
fine, then. He's definitely got 30 feet.
Okay, so roll. And...
You are firing in a melee, though.
Okay.
Just saying.
Take the -4.
Yeah, it's just a -4. Roll. What'd you roll?
It's not really
let's
-4, it's
see, add
something.
that in. That would be.
Oh, shit. It's not, is it?
Nope. It's not a thing in this game.
Is it disadvantage?
14.
Nope, it's a shit game.
14
14 hits.
for 5.
5 damage. What kind of damage is he doing?
That one is force damage.
Force damage?
Force damage. Thus the name. Force strike.
I mean, he looks a little weak, but he's good.
Non-standard damage is my forte.
He will turn to the fishman. Does a what is that? Does a 19 hit the fishman?
I bet it doesn't.
It does.
Oh.
Sorry, bud. 48 necrotic coming at you. Con save, please.
18.
It's a good roll.
It's only 15 necrotic. You do succeed on the con save.
Attacking recklessly. Nat 20, let's go.
That's good.
Do some damage. Like a lot of it. I mean, it'll be halved, but still do a lot of it.
Wait, I get, hold on. There's something else that I get to do on a crit.
Do you?
Yes. I just need to take a look. I get savage attacks. I forget what it does, though.
Your attacks become magical.
Maybe.
Doubt that. Probably just does extra damage.
You can roll one of the weapon's damage die one additional time. Hit with a melee weapon attack. So basically, I'm rolling my damage 3 times and adding the modifier once. Does that make sense?
If you're only
so on a crit, I'm doing... On the crit, I roll the damage die a second time.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when you score a critical hit with a melee weapon attack, which my hands count as a melee weapon attack, I can roll one of the weapon's damage dice one additional time. So I'm rolling 3 dice. So 3d8 plus my modifier. See how you like it, Lucas.
Mm-hmm. Those don't look like high numbers.
19 damage.
Okay.
One big paw sticks it through its chest, but this ring wraith is a bitch and doesn't encounter the physical world like he's supposed to. Second attack is a 15. Still believe hits again.
Does hit.
You need to somehow get your claws like
Magical.
Well,
magical or silver.
I meant to
tipped.
look. There's something else that I meant to look it up earlier. I don't think this ability makes it magical, but I need to double check. It's 8 damage, bitch tits. Just paws right in its chest, going, "Where the fuck is this heart?" Trying to
Still
rip it
standing.
out.
This thing's got a lot of hit points.
I know it does. I know when
Still
I'm fucking fighting.
Standing. Now, Troy, you can go.
Should get what Flynn got. The claw tattoos.
Yeah, I've thought about it. The big thing is this Path of the Totem Warrior is just so dope for barbarians. Like, getting it now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this thing could have almost taken me down to 0 at this point if I didn't have it.
Yes.
Like, because you can think about it, he's rolling what do you say, 4d8 on each attack plus a save.
Yep.
So I mean, your average there is 16 damage. You know what I mean? So like,
Oh no, I was just saying the tattoo is an uncommon item that gives your melee strikes a magical property.
yeah. I was going to look at something because I may have gotten something wrong.
You take 5 psychic damage, and I need a wisdom saving throw.
I don't even. Did you roll something?
Yes, I rolled 2d6.
Do I get a save before you roll this damage?
You do not.
What is it you're doing for the people at
My
home?
channel divinity. As an action, you unleash your resonance to overwhelm a foe's mind using your channel divinity. Target must be a creature within 10 feet you can see. The creature takes 2d6 psychic damage and must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. Or be blinded.
That's interesting. It's probably not immune to being blinded.
It's a modified 20 for wisdom saving.
It probably made it though.
You're an asshole.
You rolled an 18, bud. Sorry. So, sorry, I still take how much damage? What'd you say was 6?
Yeah.
But it's psychic, so he probably takes full 6.
Yeah, you good. It went through.
Yeah. No, we'll chip it away.
Was that your action then?
Yeah.
Alex.
As much as I'm being an irritating son of a bitch this evening, Alex, actually what I'm doing is exactly what I should be doing, which is tanking the biggest fucking thing in the room.
I'm not judging you for your actions. Being the tank is very important.
It is.
I was just saying, since you like to hit stuff, it would negate
Agreed. No, I'm just
negation.
annoyed that we fought the fucking whatever the hell we just fought. That we fought the spiders that had goddamn poison and entanglement, and then we fought this shit, which is just impossible for me to hit. So it's just 2 annoying combats in a row. That's all.
From the guy who said, "Oh, you can't hit me."
You can't hit. Like, take me out, homie.
You can
You're
hit
trying.
him.
48 ain't doing
You
it.
just said you were mad.
I'm not mad. I'm just annoyed. That
Okay.
looks like a shit roll.
That was a 1,
That is
so
unfortunate, sir.
my shot did not go off.
Homunculus?
Back in the day, you would have shot me in the back of the head, which would have been interesting.
We could be using crit cards, but they're kind of annoying after a while.
Neither of us hit.
If by annoying you mean fun and interesting.
I feel like I got the same one every time.
Well, Jeff should shuffle.
That is the part of the problem, I think.
There are a bunch of cards. The likelihood of getting the same one over and over and over is
Yeah.
because Jeff didn't shuffle the deck.
Probability is not in your favor if you
Does
shuffle.
an 18 hit Troy?
Nope.
18 hit you?
No, sir.
Boom. He missed us for the first time. It is Cody.
He gets the DX chop.
Suck it.
Attacking recklessly. That's a 22 to hit.
Okay.
13 damage.
Okay.
Attacking again. That's a 16 to hit.
Yep.
That's another 8 points of damage. That's the other thing to keep in mind, Alex. I'm I've done like 40 damage to him, but because it's not magic.
It's looking.
obviously.
I mean, it's looking bad.
No,
It's still standing.
I will chop you down before you chop me down. I have no doubt.
Top of the order, destroy.
Ugh.
Ooh, bummer, bud.
Actually, that makes it.
You gotta add +10 to that if you're gonna hit him. I
What you're
think.
doing?
No, because he had a low AC, didn't he?
Yeah, his AC is not super high.
15.
Does hit.
Sorry, my +1. I keep forgetting about my magical.
I just like the idea that my character
+1
just
to
keeps
both.
shoving his fist through and trying to pull his heart out, Kali Ma style. Just keeps not finding it.
Only 6 damage.
6 total, or is that the half?
He doesn't get halved.
Why is it half?
He gets halved. He doesn't get halved.
No, you don't.
Magic weapon.
Okay.
It's been a magic weapon the whole time.
Ever since I was able to make magic weapons, he was the first one to get one.
Technically, this is a magic weapon that I found.
Yeah, right.
Just barely up. It is Alex's turn.
I may not be able to hit all the time, but I am able to arm my associates
He's not
very
looking good.
well.
He's starting to fall apart. If you can do enough
Do you have
damage,
sunlight?
knock him down.
I feel like that should do against a wraith.
I don't think
Or
I
any-
have that one yet
any
either.
Vulnerability.
Any
yeah.
light-based attacks? Do something.
I am doing something.
He's shooting a gun at it. Shoot fireballs at it.
I could shoot fireballs, but
I
this
would-
hits harder.
Prefer not fireball since we're both standing
It's a
here.
low roll, bud.
G11 doesn't hit, does it?
11 doesn't hit.
It does not hit. Okay, let's try again. Try again. 10 does not hit.
Nope, still doesn't hit. He's going to turn back to the... it's advantage on you because you reckless attacked, right?
Yep.
Back to the Barbarian.
Good luck, numb nuts.
Single digits.
Suck
ahead.
my werewolf,
It's your turn.
weenie. Recklessly attack.
He does not have very many hit points left, so you can probably kill him this round.
Yeah, no, I know because I'm better than him, and I know it.
Mm,
God.
That's a 25 to hit.
Yep.
That's 7 points of damage.
It's
It's
still up. It's still up.
That's a 21 to hit.
That's probably gonna knock him down. He's like 2 hit points left.
It's 1 point of damage.
It's only 1 point.
Yeah.
And he's still up. He literally had 2. He's got 1 more hit point left. Troy, just knock him down, please.
I'm like pawing in this guy now, looking for any blood.
That'll hit.
Yep.
80 points of damage.
Skittish. He finally falls. It's a flow fight.
I mean, it's just hitting fucking incorporeal undead. It's irritating. It's like fighting. It's like dealing with ghosts in Mario. It's not hard. It's just annoying.
Yeah, that's the point.
It's annoying.
It's to give you something to
Suck
do.
shit, Lucas. You didn't have them disapparate. They didn't do anything cool. You didn't describe how like they're translucent and we could see the shadows behind them. You didn't talk about how my javelin of lightning like killed some people in the background or.
The white falls down, garbed in very tattered abbot's robes.
Whoa,
Loot that body.
You said wraith, not a white.
Sorry, Wraith. I did read Wraith.
Oh.
There were two options here.
Guys, we're going to be fighting whites
Either way.
and whites in a
Either
minute.
way, it falls down.
Inside the abbey when we get the key to unlock the door
I went with
of the
one
abbey
of the two.
from this dude.
It is wearing tattered abbot's robes and drops a sword next to it.
Ooh.
Loot that body.
What kind of sword?
Loot that body.
A seemingly nice sword for as old as it is.
Identify it.
Is it a short sword? Is it
It's
a
a long
long
sword.
sword?
It's a long sword.
Do you want it?
I mean, can you?
Is it a martial weapon?
Yes, it is.
It's yours. I haven't gotten that trait yet.
Long
Or wait, no.
sword.
Long S word. Like sleuthing.
I'll take S word for 200.
Cool.
It's going to be fucking haunted. Your alignment changes.
I don't know. I can't remember if those take attunement. I don't think it does. It's a +1 longsword is what it is.
Loot that body.
That's as much fun as you have at the Abbey. You can continue moving on. It's getting late in the day. You got about another day's worth of walking to get to...
We haven't explored the abbey. Quit rushing us.
Well, the Abbey's mostly ruined, so there's really nothing here.
You're
it's-
the worst.
Yeah. It's what I read.
He's
It
not
is a
wrong.
toppled edifice. I read that earlier. I don't know what. I don't know what explanation more you want me to give you. A toppled
Immerse
edifice.
me, you son of a bitch.
I
don't
fucking
know.
read the immersion.
There's an altar to Loth. There's
It's a toppled edifice.
there's apparently dormitories that are just piles
It's the
of
first
rocks.
line in the shit I read earlier. The toppled edifice
Fucker. I don't like you.
of an ancient chapel.
Alex, do you have identify
Nothing more here.
or anything like that?
Lucas is gonna cut this out too.
No, I'm going to leave that in.
Good. You're the worst.
Listen to what I read
You're the worst.
an hour ago.
You're the worst.
I do as a ritual. I can identify.
It's 10 minutes. You can do it.
Identify.
Anything identified about this sword
It
besides
is a +1 long.
plus one sword? Okay.
There's a +1 sword. I got nothing.
Yeah, just a
Didn't
+1 long sword.
If I had martial weapon, I could use that because your spear that I made for you is better than the sword. Doesn't do anything but a +1. Mine is.
So you can
My
either
weapons
rest
are
here,
so much better.
You can either try to rest here with everyone else, or you can continue moving on.
I'm not resting with anyone else. I'm going to relentlessly slaughter them.
I feel like at some point, well, I'm going to need a long rest because
No, we need to rest. Perhaps in the haunted abbey, which could provide interesting storyline for us to interact with.
Let's do that. Sounds like fun.
You take a long rest. You may heal up. It's very early morning at this point. You guys have been traveling quite a long ways. You still got some hours in you before you get to the mountains. Still a trail of people. Some of them just waking up alongside you and continuing to move further into the forest toward the mountains.
With our ghoul, I'm surprised any of them woke up. Surprised he's not just slitting throats in his
No.
in their
Like
sleep.
I just imagine myself like waiting till like 3:00 in the morning, and just like they're all laying in like clumps and rows, right? Javelin of Lightning's 120 feet, so it's just like 46 on this row, 46 on this row, like Lucas has said, we are powering up the boss with everything that we do, so why would I not be mowing them down relentlessly at every turn? Which is what I'm going to continue to say I've been doing.
It's fine. You kill a couple, the rest just run and continue forward.
There's no quarter. This is war. I shoot him in the back. There's no Geneva Convention in this world.
It doesn't stop them from continuing to walk towards their destination.
That's true. Walking is not fast enough.
As you continue to travel, eventually the ground becomes rockier and more steeply inclined as the trees grow smaller and thinner, letting in more light into the woods, and soon you emerge from the forest. You find yourselves on the slopes of a mountain.
So instead of 6-foot trees, they're what, 3-foot trees?
Yeah. You stand on the rising slope of a great mountain, black and rugged, capped with a stark white glacial crown. The hazy gray Iglofin Mountains stretch to the horizon in either direction. Behind you, across the vast expanse of green forest, smoke still rises from the unseen ruins of Radavaz. Further up the Black Mountain side stand the ruins of an abandoned mine.
Jesus Christ.
Sun-bleached wooden scaffolding sprouts like a rib cage from the scree before a gaping tunnel mouth as individuals file inward. Thank you all for listening. The Big Sleep was written by Sandy Petersen and Jonah Baumgars. Music by Ian Shannon. You can find us online at rancorsbrothel.com or join in the conversation on Facebook at Fans of the Rancor's Brothel.